said Nadine as she touched her cheek. It was swollen. Maybe it's not that bad. She thought I can still eat. She grabs an apple and bites into it. That was horrible. Sing. Okay. I don't want to, but I guess I have no choice but to go to the dentist, even though I hate the dentist. She grabs her favorite pair of black high-top Converse, puts them on, and goes out the door. At the dentist, she nervously sits down in the waiting room. Maybe this will be fine. Yeah, this will be totally fine, she thought. Screamed out of treatment room 1. Nadine started to sweat. A guy comes out of treatment room 2. He was smiling. Nadine looked at him. Was it bad? She asked. No, not at all, said the guy. But my teeth are perfect, so why shouldn't it be? He laughed. Nadine laughed too, but deep down she knew her teeth were far from fine. A woman walks into the waiting room. Nadine, we're ready for you now. Nadine started to sweat even more. Please follow me into room number 2. Nadine sat down in the dentist chair. The woman put a bib around her neck and told her to wait. While waiting, Nadine looked at the dental tools. They were sharp, pointy, and terrifying. The dentist, Dr. Scratch, walked in. Hello, Nadine, he said. I've heard you have a toothache. Yes. Yes, that's right, Nadine answered, scared. Well, let's see if I can fix that, he said. Open wide and say, ah! The dentist started to look and poke around in her mouth. Ew, that looks really bad, he said. Nadine started to nervously rub her feet together. Your tooth looks really bad. Do you have to drill it? Nadine asked. Drill it, girl, if you're lucky. I don't have to pull it. Nadine shook. The dentist looked at her. I'm going to drill into it to see how bad the damage is. Maybe I can fix it with a root canal. Otherwise, I will have to pull it. I'm sorry, Nadine, but you will be stuck in that chair for a while. Nadine was so scared she couldn't even move. She thought about how unfair it always was that she had bad teeth, but others don't. Like back in the days, the neighbor boy had everything she wanted. He would always have perfect teeth, while she had braces. And then one time he had to get a cleaning, and his parents bought him a new pair of gray Converse because he was so brave, while all she had were her old white Converse and a lot of cavities. Life is so unfair, she thought. Okay, Nadine. The dentist pulled her out of her thoughts. I'm going to give you some anesthesia. He pulled out a giant needle. Nadine started to panic. This will only pinch a little, okay, said the dentist. He put the needle in her mouth and rammed it into her swollen, infected gums. Nadine screamed in pain. That really hurt, said Nadine. Oh, stop crying. You're the one that took such bad care of your teeth in the first place. Nadine wiped away the single tear on her face. Now that you're numb, we can start drilling into your tooth, said Dr. Scratch as he pulled out a drill. That sound was horrible, thought Nadine. She grabbed the chair and opened her mouth. The dentist started to drill her tooth. It really hurt because her mouth was far from numb. Nadine sank her hands into the chair, squished her eyes, and started to shake her feet. The dentist stopped the drill. I have bad news for you, he said with a sadistic smile under his mask. I'm going to have to pull your tooth. Nadine thought about running out of the treatment room back home, but she stayed in the chair. The dentist picked up a pair of pliers and pushed Nadine's head down. Hold still now, he said as he grabbed onto her tooth. He ripped her tooth out, finally all done. Nadine got out of the dentist chair, but before she could leave, the dentist stopped her. What she asked, I thought I was done? Yeah. Well, you have some more cavities. That was just one tooth. What? Nadine screamed. Yeah, how about you come back next week, okay? Oh, okay, Nadine answered. She left the dentist. That was the worst day of her life, she thought.